I worked at Blue Shield of California for 6 years.
Oh,
and
I remember that, yeah.
You couldn't pay me to be that bored. I would, for about 7 hours, write screenplays, and then for 1 hour, do my very easy job. That was it. That
7 hours of freedom, 1 hour of work.
Yeah, that was literally every day. I would be like, I guess I could write today, and I would go to work. And if I didn't feel like writing, I'd be like, maybe I'll call in sick because I'm not going to do my job for 8 hours.
It's 1 hour of work and 7 hours of just like interior. Josh,
right, exactly. yeah, because that's what I would write. Write what you know.
You just write a screenplay about you, but it involves so much of your work.
It's about me doing the actual work, but I'm not doing the work in real life that I could have been doing. But the problem with that job is also management would come and go. So my cool manager that hired me was gone within the year. And then another person came in. It was like one manager a year that I went through. And finally the last manager, he was never at the building. He was always at different places and stuff. So he was never there. So he would only see things on paper. So he wouldn't get to know people and be like, oh, they probably did this because of this or whatever. He would see something on paper and go, they didn't do something correctly, get them out of there or whatever.
They must suck. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. My penultimate manager there, I had gotten the flu. My kids got the flu. And then, so I took all my sick time taking care of them. And then I got the flu from them.
Fuck.
So the next like 4 days after my sick time had run out, I didn't have any, but my manager was like, don't come in if you're sick, stay home. So I was out for 4 days, not getting paid or anything. And then when this new manager came in, maybe a couple months later, he was like, hey, you can't just not come to work for 4 days. So we're going to let you go. And I was like, did you guys not talk to each other or what's going on? But this was also over speakerphone because he didn't bother coming in to, to fire me. So yeah, I was sitting there with like his assistant or whatever, and then him on speakerphone, and he was like, we're going to let you go. But yeah, so I got fired for having the flu. So that sucked.
Oh, fuck that.
Ass,
so, that makes me so fucking mad.
Yeah, it was pretty,
and especially for him to not even
livid.
Say it to your face.
Right.
And you're looking at his weak ass assistant who's just like, oh.
Right, exactly.
Hang up?
Yeah.
Press *9.
Yeah.
Man, that sucks dick, dude. That's awful.
Yeah, yep, that was lame.
And there's no rebuttal. It's just done.
No, I mean, other than like I guess look for another job and get unemployment in the meantime because I have kids and I need it. And then even then getting unemployment, of course, they're like, no, we fired him for a good reason. So then I had to like go to court and fight him and all that stuff. And
fuck, dude.
God damn.
I won, which was good, but still it's like I'm barely getting as much as I was, a month ago.
That's so fucking like weirdly cold. I mean, like it's like like I understand that jobs like that are very cold. Because you're just ants in an ant farm, right? That's all they have for you or whatever. But then to the constant flipping of managers just implies that middle layer of sandwich in the job there is hell. It just must be a nightmare to where there's ruthlessness, right?
Right.
They're just like constantly canning people or whatever to where the point where your guy is like, turn in your badge and your screenplay and get the fuck out of here. Or whatever. So that just makes me so mad. I mean, I shouldn't be this upset over it. It happened a long time ago to not me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I think that was like 10 years ago.
Bullshit, though, to get fired for something that you got approval for.
Right, exactly.
Like, if that manager, which it would have been a shitty move too, if they'd have been like, you've got the flu, fucking come in, you would have dragged your ass in there and and wrote your screenplays or just stared at the
exactly.
wall.
I mean, listen, I should have been fired, but I should have been fired for something I actually was doing.
Yeah. You walked in there and they're like, Josh, we're letting you go. And you're like, all right, you got me. It's like, okay. Here's my Simpsons spec scripts.
Right. Yeah, it's all Blue Shield property now.
Yeah.